Kevin says, skinny, does BTC look like it has a rising wedge since July 2022? I know what you're talking about. You're talking about this, right? You're talking about this. July 2022 is, yeah, somewhere here. So you're saying this, is this a rising wedge? My answer is yes. Yes, it's a rising wedge. And rising wedges usually break lower. Does this mean this is going to happen? Again, I am not too sure myself. Were there times in history where we had rising wedges, but then we didn't zip lower? Yeah, you can go far back into time, right? Again, you can argue, plenty of rising wedges here and there, right? Sure, you can argue we did drop, but we never took out these lows. But again, this rising wedge is different, right? Different in the sense that we are already so far out of it, right? We could just consolidate and rise and consolidate and rise and consolidate and rise, right? Just like what happened previously, right? In Bitcoin, many times, you might expect things to, drop lower, right? Clear mountain ranges, right? Very clear mountain ranges, very clear mountain ranges. We didn't really collapse lower. We just zip up. So yeah, like I was saying, we could just, be kind of accumulating and we rise up. It might look like a bearish chart pattern, but actually it's bullish. But you wouldn't know, right? This is just not what you would call as an identifiable chart pattern, right? Over here, same thing as well. We could just consolidate and then spike out, right? Yeah, and here as well, just consolidate, rose higher, consolidate, very low volatility, zip up, very low volatility, zip up, zip up, zip up, zip up again. So the rule is, as long as we're above the scalping line, remain with our bullish bias, right? Even though it is weak, and you might feel like it could be dropping lower. So the same thing over here as well, right? Falling channels usually break higher. Falling channels break higher, right? So in the short term, it feels like there's more upside coming, right? For the short term. Yes, of course, this is getting shorter and shorter, right? This was long, medium, short. Yeah, it's just getting shorter and shorter and shorter, right? But doesn't mean we can see a zip up. So we're above the skinny pink line. We should be, holding our bullish bias. Sure, we have a potential for zipping lower because rising channel, rising wedge. Sure, of course. But we're gonna have to take things one step at a time, right? For Bitcoin, because I just don't have any clear tradable targets for Bitcoin. Not towards the upside. I still have 28,000 towards the downside though. So we still expect 28,000 to be hit at this point of time. Could things change in like a day, a week, a month? Sure, of course, things can change anytime. But as of now, we still are going with the idea that this is an inverse head and shoulders. I wouldn't call this cyclic, but still an inverse head and shoulders. Broke out, retested support, zip up, right? And if we retest the support, there's a chance we might form a clear opposite of what happened over here. Inverse head and shoulders, right? We might get something like that and we could still zip lower for sure. But I need to see this happen first. We need to zip down, right? Because if we just keep zipping up, consolidate and zipping up, then yeah, this could just suddenly just start accelerating, right? So again, we're not entirely sure for Bitcoin, but there are a lot of very high quality setups in altcoins, right? We've already taken many trades. We're in like 6 trades, I think, ourselves, and all is towards the long side. And they're all doing pretty well for us. So yeah, just because Bitcoin is doing nothing doesn't mean you can't identify outliers, right? Look at this. Robit, Shiba Inu, OKB, Hedera, Synthetic. These coins are doing pretty okay compared to Bitcoin, while Bitcoin is going sideways. See that? So okay, we're going off tangent. Yes, it's a rising wedge. Yes, sir.